Well, fresh from the release of journalist Cheng Lei, Sky News can reveal Australia is hopeful for another breakthrough with China, this time on the trade front. Live now to Trudy McIntosh. Trudy, is it looking like we could have some positive news on this front soon?
Yeah, it certainly is, Ash. Sky News can reveal that the Australian side is hopeful that we will see progress and a big breakthrough when it comes to these lingering wine tariffs by the end of this month. Now, there were more than $20 billion worth of trade sanctions at one point at the height of the tensions. Over time, China has now reduced that to around $2 billion. But wine has always been the lingering dispute here. It's gone to the World Trade Organization, but the government was hopeful we're going to see a breakthrough like we saw with barley, that China will want to resolve this in a bilateral way. This morning, there was a big embrace, as you can see here, between the Trade Minister, Don Farrell, a lingering handshake with the China's ambassador here in Australia inside Parliament House. The Trade Minister has revealed that next week he's going to be having dinner with the China's ambassador here, and that he's also going to be bringing along a bottle of his own wine from his vineyard in South Australia. So wine not only on the menu, but also up for discussion, as they hope that this will be the latest easing in the trade tariffs that are there. The Trade Minister is also going to go back to China early next month, we can reveal. It's unclear at this stage whether that's going to be alongside Prime Minister Anthony Albanese or whether this is going to be a separate visit. That's still to be determined. This is the Trade Minister publicly on where the wine dispute's at.
We would always prefer to resolve our trade issues with China through discussion and dialogue rather than through the WTO dispute settlement system. We've been very clear that the approach used for the lifting of tariffs on barley is the pathway that we believe should be used for dealing with the wine dispute.
So we're on the cusp of positive news, we're told, when it comes to the trade tariffs. But make no mistake, there are still big problems in this relationship. That was underscored when we've seen the Five Eyes intelligence chief, in a rare show of solidarity, publicly calling out China when it comes to the theft of intellectual property right across Western nations. Our ASIO boss, Mike Burgess, was there alongside his counterparts, publicly calling out China's actions in stealing the ideas that are made here in Australia and trying to commercialise them in China.
The Chinese government is engaged in the most sustained, scaled and sophisticated theft of intellectual property and expertise in human history. It's unacceptable, it's unprecedented.
We cannot afford to take our attention off of any adversary, most especially the government of China.
The opposition today calling on the Prime Minister to raise that issue directly with President Xi when the pair are expected to meet later this year. The Home Affairs Minister, Claire O'Neill, didn't shy away from the fact that this needs to be raised as an issue. She backed in Mike Burgess in publicly calling out China this morning.
The change in tone in the discussion with China has allowed us to be more successful in engaging with that country, and that is the stance in which we will take as we move forward on this. The Director-General of ASIO is a person who I greatly respect. He is an independent appointment and he is allowed to make comment on the national security situation. He does so factually and I support him in doing so.
So the government's view is, Ash, that they can do both, that they can lower the temperature in terms of that public rhetoric while still calling out our security concerns and hopefully receive bigger breakthroughs when it comes to those lingering trade disputes.
Trudy McIntosh, thank you.